Geof is back. Welcome to Dry Farts, Episode 2, The Second Wind. We have a very big show for you. We have a very funny comedian, Anthony A. He's also a radio personality for Power 98.3, and he is from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we're going to talk about his audition for Breaking Bad, what the process was like, what the stress of it was like, who'd he meet, who he didn't meet, and did Bryan Cranston beat him out for the part? We're going to find out exclusively here. And he also enlightens us on how the Hood tried getting involved in the home renovation game. I hope you guys like this episode. I hope you can smell it for days. And be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Do you have a dream and you want to start ideas? Go on your computer and go.
God damn it, Jeff. Okay. Here's the thing. Dry Farts is sponsored by StartYourIdeas.com. What is StartYourIdeas.com? Let me ask you a question. Do you have a dream? Do you have a business? Do you have a hobby that you're trying to get out there into the internets and you're just like, how do I do that? Head over to StartYourIdeas.com, put in your business name, and let's see if it's available for a domain. We'll start there. After that, you get your own website, email, all that stuff. StartYourIdeas.com. Promo code FARTS. Now that's how you do it, Jeff. That's how you do it.
Yay! I like that. All right. Everybody, we're here. Dry Farts, the educational, sophisticated podcast here. I'm your host, Geof Picaretta, and we have our producer extraordinaire, Josh Boyle, and stand-up comedian. He's doing HeavyFeather Productions. They have a stutter. And I'm very excited. Our guest of honor, Anthony A., stand-up comedian, radio host.
Yes, that is right. What up, y'all? Anthony A., a.k.a. The Burnt Tortilla, a.k.a. Lil Latinx, a.k.a. The Baked Potato, a.k.a. Economy Parking, a.k.a. The Organic Hot Cheeto, a.k.a. The Vegan Friendly Essay. What up? I'm happy to be here. Dry Farts. I love him.
I love it. I'm a.k.a. Jeffrey. So there we go. Yeah, right. But you got better. See, I'm so white. I don't even think. This is,
no, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You kicked out this thing hella white when you hit him with the,
yeah,
and
hey,
let's
guys.
go.
Well, you're talking about how white I am. Before the show, talking about concerts. This arena in Vegas, T-Mobile. You guys are talking about seeing Kanye.
All Kanye.
And then I'm talking about
pre-Hitler
I
Kanye.
saw Paul McCartney, and it was just true at that same arena. Yeah, this is pre-Nazi Kanye, so make that very clear.
Make that very clear, dude.
Very clear.
Yeah, you know, and then people start looking at Boyle different.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know it. I know
Stop.
He's got the haircut, but he's he loves everybody.
I love the Jews.
He has a special Seder dinner at his house, and it's not even Jewish, and we do it. It's fun. It's
every year.
But no, thank you, Anthony, for coming out here tonight.
Oh, no.
I performed once with you. Very funny.
Yes.
We performed in a shitty place, but it was.
Okay, no, hey, okay, nah.
I'm a miserable prick. I should have told you that ahead of time. I'm very negative, but
It was shout out to the venue. It had a unique name. I ain't gonna say the name of the venue.
I won't either.
I ain't gonna do it, but it
sounded like a massage parlor.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes we do stand up comedy though. The trick is you got to do it in the oddest places.
Oh, I know.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like adventurous sex.
Yes.
So yeah, man. Yeah, we performed there, and that was an interesting show. You know, and not too much about it.
Yeah.
It was a show in a strip mall. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's perfect comedy in Avondale. But one thing I liked about it was this one thing drove me nuts because I'm nuts. While you're on stage, you remember the door would ring every time somebody would come in. Mm-hmm. So your door's right by the stage is right by the door, and it's like an Asian restaurant. Ding! Every time you come in, and like, all right. And they were filming the show, and it's like, this is not going to be on YouTube.
The cool thing was we got paid for that gig.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so shout out to that. Shout out to all the nice comedy clubs that don't pay.
Yeah. That's true. They did pay. I'm a negative prick, and I apologize. But no, they did pay, and it was fun. In the end, it was fun.
Yeah, you gotta apologize, dude. The 90-year-old Asian woman was not laughing at anything, bro.
Oh, I know.
She was sitting in the back, like.
Yeah, it was.
What's the person who helps manage the Ninja Turtles? Splinter?
Oh,
no.
Splinter.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Splinter,
not is it Splinter?
Splinter. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Splinter. Yeah, Master Splinter.
Yeah, Master Splinter, dog. It was like trying to tell jokes to Master Splinter.
He would have laughed. I think Master Splinter would have been nice. He'd be like, oh, that's good. That's good.
Master
that's
Splinter
good.
would have
That's
gave a
very
little
good.
more energy.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. I can't do that accent being racist.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry. But
That was a Japanese accent.
that was Japanese accent.
We love Japanese.
Yeah, we love the Japanese, and we love the restaurants they provide shows at, and there was a good time. No, it was nice meeting you. And one thing I loved about you too, you were wearing an Albuquerque Dukes hat.
All day, dog.
I love that,
All
and I can
day.
tell you why. I know my Pacific Coast League history.
Oh my God.
If you guys don't know, Pacific Coast League baseball, the Albuquerque Dukes. That's where you're from.
You
right?
know more about it than I do. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Hell yeah! For us, dog, it's just a logo. Really, like it was like the embodiment of New Mexico's now.
Yeah.
Albuquerque, New Mexico is my hometown.
Yeah.
And for a long time, the minor league baseball team there was called the Dukes.
Yep.
And then they changed their name to the Isotopes. So now they're the Albuquerque Isotopes. But one of the homies bought the trademarking rights to the Dukes.
Yeah.
Not the homies, it's the older guy.
It's a weird business trip.
No, like that. But he ended up buying the rights and brought those hats back, and now I think they're one of New Era's top selling hats.
Oh, I believe it.
Just because like everyone knows those logos for
Yeah.
like New Mexico, so.
It's nostalgic to me.
But you
Yeah.
tell me about Pacific League baseball.
Pacific Coast League AAA baseball.
Start talking about Mike Piazza and stuff
Oh,
like
Mike
that.
Piazza. Yeah, did he play it?
did,
They
he
were the
played it.
Dodgers team, Dodgers AAA team. No, down the road was the Phoenix Firebirds. That was
Oh,
my team before the
okay.
Diamondbacks. That was the team, and I went to a game where they played the Dukes, Albuquerque Dukes, and they were for the Giants. I saw Darryl Strawberry on a rehab assignment, not cocaine, just like physical rehab assignment for the Giants. Play at Scottsdale Stadium. No, I know this is random stuff, but
Doing like knee rehab in Scottsdale. Is
there
gonna
was
like
coke
that's
involved.
gonna
yeah, there was. But I got to see a legend play at the twilight of his career.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Twilight mean like the high peak, low end.
it might have been the low end post cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah, this was post Mets, the fun.
Yeah, I didn't know like what Twilight means. Damn, bro.
No, it's not the gay.
I hope people don't say that about me. Like, oh
man.
man,
No.
Damn, I saw
Sad.
Anthony at that Asian spot in the twilight of his career.
It was sad, man. But I saw him. Yeah, it's like seeing Shaq on the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's the example. I wanted.
Damn, bro.
Shout out to
Shaq-
Boston.
Shout out to Boston. You had Shaq, number 36. That was weird as shit.
Yeah, that was sad. That was one of the more sadder ones on.
That was yeah. I mean, it wasn't sad on the Suns because he went to the playoffs.
He still had a little something in the sun.
He was an all-star.
He let it out on the bench. Yeah, he still had a little something. The big
Yeah.
cactus.
The big cactus. And he danced with who's those guys with the white masks?
The Jabberwockies.
Yeah, he danced with them. So I mean, that was at the All-Star game here as a Sun. So, enough about Shaq. But yes, the Albuquerque Dukes. I love that hat. I love the logo. And when you wore it, I was like, oh, damn. I was too consumed in my set to ask, hey, man, what's up? But
Yeah, dude. You're
Yeah.
too consumed with the fact that we were performing at a karaoke bar.
yeah, I wanted to pick a song. I was going to, I was,
Which I think that, honestly, kind of set the mood for the whole thing.
yeah.
Because we were performing at an Asian karaoke bar, which the Asians I'm homies with, they are very
yeah.
passionate about karaoke.
Oh.
So for them to walk in and see these random us doing these little stand-up jokes, they were ready to get the karaoke cracking.
Oh, I hear you. Well, no, I'm a karaoke fan myself. I love doing it. It's actually my secret talent.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Definitely anything Beatles. Do Come Together by the Beatles.
He goes definitely anything.
Directly, well, Beatles, Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters. But yes, God, this is really white. Yes, but yeah, Beatles, Come Together.
I mean,
Me and
I got
John
the same
Lennon have
list,
the same
but-
vocal range, tenor. So I use a lot of John songs. That sounded Eric.
Together
Yeah.
right now. That
Oh,
one?
I forgot to bring my guitar. I need music. I don't do a cappella.
I mean, they're really nice to sing to and easy to sing to, though, right?
It has a nice rhythm.
Melody.
I don't do a lot of vocal runs. I just keep it simple, but there's a melody.
Josh, do you have a go-to karaoke?
You know what? I used to do "Come Together" by the Beatles.
Oh, you serious? I swear to God.
That was the first song I ever learned on a guitar. So
yes,
it was definitely the first song I was ever singing. You know what I mean?
Did you play it in standard tuning or drop D?
Standard, definitely
Standard tuning,
standard.
like John. My hands are small, so I got to do drop D because I can't stretch that far.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't know that. You should have probably.
I mean, this was like I was like high school. You know what I mean?
School. Oh,
I
we
never
gotta do
knew.
karaoke.
I never knew that small hands led to drop in D.
Oh no! Oh yeah. I make the guy's self-esteem better with the small
that's
hands.
what
Yeah,
you would usually. I'm like, damn, dude, I got medium-sized hands. No wonder I'm never dropping D. Never dropping D. Never ever dropping D.
Oh no, my little hands. You don't drop it. No, it's in there. It's like a GI Joe toy or something with the gun. I'm so sad, guys.
I'm so sad.
Do you do karaoke?
No, I've the last time I did karaoke, it was during the pandemic. This was a twilight of mine.
You Twilight.
Talking about a twilight of my career.
Yeah.
I was doing one of those online Zoom shows. You know how those were?
Oh,
fucking horrible, right,
Yeah,
dude? I mean, I felt like a fucking.
Got paid at least?
I felt like a webcam girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, well, 'cause at the end, well, shout out to my homies who logged on. My friends did log on to it. And so at the end, they're like, all right, we're going to do karaoke. And I was like, how does this work? And they're like, all right, well, the audience tips, and then they get a vote. Whoever gets the most
it
tips.
is
for
webcam girl
for
stuff.
this. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. So I'm in my one-bedroom apartment, like downtown Phoenix.
Naked.
Yeah.
But I was off a bottle like half. That's when I realized I had a problem of drinking during the pandemic because I was like half a bottle of Tito's in. Bottle itself. I don't know about you, but the at-home bartender in me, I was pouring heavy as shit,
nothing to do,
dog.
yeah.
I was pouring heavy, doubles, triples, everything, dog.
Oh, John Taffer would yell at you. Yeah, he would be all over you.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, he would.
we were good. We were homies, but we just became friends over Bar Rescue
Bar
reference.
Rescue, yes. Great show. No, keep talking. We'll talk more about Bar Rescue.
We'll talk more
Ask if
about
you've been
Bar
to some of
Rescue.
the places here.
But my homies tip, and I was like, all right, I know this song, Alanis Morissette, ironic. You know what I'm saying? Like a black fly in your Chardonnay. And I was like, all right, I got it. I forgot that fucking song's 4 minutes long, bro.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, dude. So now I'm like on minute 3, still blaring out in my fucking studio apartment. My neighbors are like, what the fuck is this guy?
Anthony's
I don't
on one,
dude.
yeah.
I don't sing Alanis Morissette. So, yeah.
No, good for
I
you.
thought it was good for me, bad for my neighbors. Enjoyable.
Neighbors know my name.
Got a free show. Fuck them. No, you did them a favor. You get tips on that?
Yeah, I made enough webcam money that night. So,
Look at you.
yeah. No.
You gotta explain to people. Well, it wasn't
listen.
sexual. Yeah.
They're like, so you did all that with your clothes on? I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're freaks out there. Oh yeah, there are guys.
I mean, it wasn't going to make the radio or anything.
No.
But
No. Yeah, this is non-PC fun, but no, man, that's pretty good. So did they give you the lyrics and the good sound on the music? Because that's important. You got to have a good balance on the music and the vocal.
Nah, it was just.
no, it
a
was
shit
trash.
Show, dog. It was a shit show. It was
You
like
put
a-
yourself out there.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was signing up for, bro.
So vulnerable.
So
Yeah.
They can do anything they want with me right now, and I'm going to go with it.
yeah, bro. The twilight of my career.
There you go.
Yeah.
That might have been, there's like Frank Sinatra had a peak in a valley. That might have been the valley.
I hope so, dog.
Yeah, that is. That'd be
There's
cool.
only up from here. You know what I mean?
It has to be going up, dog. But shout out to Alanis Morissette, though. I just love her catalog, and I think Jagged Little Pill
Pill.
is one of the best albums ever, dog.
I concur. I used to, in high school, I listened to that album front to back a lot. It was part of my 90s. No, I know. It's it's interesting, but he's not. Dave Navarro played guitar on it, on one of the songs.
Oh shit!
And so did Flea. What's the one where I went down on you in a movie theater? What's that song? Where she goes, would he go down? Oh, my voice fucked up. Okay. Oh, well, the song was about, she basically blew Dave Coulier. That's pretty much what it's about. Well, that line, it's one of the famous ones, and Dave Navarro played guitar and Flea bass on that track.
Man, are you just a fan of her music? Is that what led you to Alanis Morissette?
No, I just like it was on back here in the day. Where you did you move here like in the 90s?
I moved here like in the 2019.
Oh, okay.
Word?
Back
Whoa,
in
I
the
didn't even know
90s.
that.
Oh, yeah,
Damn.
we'll talk about that too. We had 106.3 The Edge. It was the
Oh,
alternative
so
station.
they're playing on there.
Yeah, on there. So I listened to Pearl Jam, Foo Fighters, all Alanis.
Damn.
And her original touring drummer was Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters.
All right, there we go, dude.
I wish, yeah.
I got a question for Anthony. All right, Doug. So I'm just finding this out that you came here in 2019.
Yeah.
So you were in New Mexico before then?
Texas.
Texas.
Shout out to
Okay.
Grand Ole Republic, San Antonio, 210, Poodle City. What's up, baby?
Word. 'Cause where I was going with that
Duncan, right?
was,
Yeah,
were
Tim
you
Duncan.
Yep.
were you around New Mexico at all during the Breaking Bad days?
I was, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I
What was that
definitely-
like?
I
Like
was definitely there for the Breaking Bad days. I was definitely there for the Better Call Saul.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning of Better Call Saul. There's a lot of that stuff I don't know what scenes, but a lot of that was filmed in my apartment complex. They would always be Better Call Saul. They would be in my place, my apartment complex filming.
Because isn't Hollywood like going towards Albuquerque?
New Mexico,
right now?
New Mexico does a big break in tax incentive on film industry, which that happened in like maybe like the mid 2000s, and that was really good for the economy. Netflix has a studio out there. We have a lot of filming out there, and that's really cool. So, Breaking Bad is one of the series that came along and kind of changed everything, really.
Yeah.
And I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Really?
No, because I auditioned.
Secret time.
Yeah.
Oh, please, you audition. Please tell me. Yeah.
I auditioned for
Let's hear it.
a couple extra parts, whatever. Never got the call back, but the one that I was like, "Holy shit, I'm about to be on Breaking Bad," was season 5, and I guess there's some carpet cleaners.
Yes.
That go in and they clean the carpet for
how they do like bug extermination.
Yeah.
And that's where they cook them.
So I was carpet cleaner number 2.
Oh, dude.
Like down to like where I was signing NDAs. Did I just wrap myself out?
Oh no!
That's like, I didn't get the parts. So I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I was signing like they gave me like scripts and shit to be like, hey, don't share this with nobody. You can't do nothing. They called me back up to the studio like 4 times that day just to walk around and go like this.
Oh really?
And then they would go, all right, go wait.
Oh, I know what scene you're talking about. I know the carpet cleaner scene.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the one where Jesse tried setting the house on fire, dumped gasoline in the Walter's house. See, I even put my guests here, Walter and Jesse. And yes, there was the carpet cleaners, and then he hired them because he didn't want Skyler to know.
There you go.
Walter,
Yeah.
Jesse. Oh, you got that before everybody.
No, yeah, I was supposed to. I didn't get shit.
I mean that's awesome. That
Yeah,
did you audition with Bryan Cranston?
Hell no,
I
dude.
figured,
It was just some guys in a little studio just staring at me like this.
Anybody like Vince Gilligan, the creator?
No, wait,
wow.
Dude, not for carpet cleaner number 2.
Oh,
They're not bringing in the
that was
big.
a very important role.
At least not. Well, I didn't get that far into it
Yeah.
but I spent my whole day and I was just so. After that, I was really frustrated with the series. I was like, "Fuck y'all, dog."
yeah.
That made me drive all the way up there forever. I didn't say a word, bro. I literally walked in and went like this, like I was sprinkling carpet cleaner.
Look.
And then go wait invisible carpet cleaner. Like, do it again. Okay.
You did great. Look at it.
So,
I thought you were cleaning my carpet right now. I did.
Yo, you should have added like a psh.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. Dude. I didn't clean the carpet right.
That's what you had to do.
So ever since that, I was like, man, Breaking Bad. But now overall, I'm pretty hyped that for what it did for the New Mexico economy. And
yeah. It was a character in the show. I think Albuquerque, like they did in California, it wouldn't have had the same look or feel.
Not at all.
Yeah, Albuquerque made it a character.
Well, yeah, Albuquerque, because Albuquerque is a lot of organized crime.
Yeah.
So that's like there is another part of me that's like, all right, Breaking Bad is dope, but it's also like romanticized a lot of like there's a lot more hardships to like fucking heroin dealing, dog. Like
that's bigger than meth out there, or
a meth. Well, that's what they're doing, meth, right?
Yeah,
no,
meth.
Meth dealing is not sexy though, dog. That's like
they didn't make it look sexy.
They made it look a little more romanticized, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
You had people who were like, oh, this is intense, this is sick, it's cool, it's a good grabbing story, but. Bro, that shit is that's a reality in New Mexico.
Did meth sales go up or down because of that show, do you think?
I think meth sales have always steadily risen.
Yeah, there you go. It sells itself.
It sells itself.
It's like coffee. It really
it didn't need a Hollywood bump.
there you go.
Zing.
Right?
Think about methamphetamine. Hitler did meth. I just found this out.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I believe that.
Yeah, really, he was prescribed. I don't know why I saw a thing on Twitter. We'll get back to that later.
Dude, no
that's
way.
the separate podcast, which is
cool, dude. Yeah,
I'm the only white guy on that one. Believe me. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
On the Kanye hour.
Kanye will be on No Ski Mask. But I loved Albuquerque because it kind of made just the scenery of it, the mountains, the sunset.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
So that's like my mission with everything I do, and I know like a lot of my humor when it comes to talking about my home state. Sometimes at the current moment is like rebelled in like. We're a rough and tough city. Like that's the core of what I'm talking about now. But it's a very I love my home. I love where I'm from.
Yeah.
And the people are dope. People are friendly. Like it's a place where like you don't know if the cholo is gonna like beat you up or help you jumpstart your car. Either way, like it's nice people. And for the most part though, like there's not random acts of violence. It's a violent place. Your shit will get stolen.
Oh yeah.
Like, but for the most part, ain't nobody like smoking other people, or there's not like too much reckless shit going on.
Yeah. I mean, I know the show is the underworld kind of show. It's showcasing that more than anything.
Food is amazing, bro.
Oh, that's the thing I wanted to talk. That was on my list. That is my favorite food, New Mexican food.
Fuck yeah, Jeff.
I'm not
What
kidding.
food?
Oh, red and green chili. I
Talk
prefer
about it, Jeff. Yeah.
red. I prefer red.
Okay.
I'll eat green too.
Yeah.
Twisters.
Oh yeah.
I went to the Breaking Bad location.
Oh, so that's where I'm from. That neighborhood. That's my neighborhood.
Oh, really?
Twisters.
You're from there?
Yeah.
Okay, the one where they filmed
Yeah,
Los Pollos
yeah,
Hermanos?
they have the painting and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like that. We used to go there. Like that was like our hangover cure.
It's
like
good.
you know, like when you and the homies go out and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, we just got to reconvene somewhere in the morning.
Yeah.
We'd all end up pulling up over there.
I don't blame you. And you went to that specific one?
Yeah,
wow.
that was wild to me. That was like that became a sightseeing one. Cause
Oh, I went there twice just for the sightseeing.
yeah, dude.
I had to send Walter's booth. Yeah, I did.
My older sister, she worked at this place called the Candy Lady.
Oh, that's where they made the crystal.
Yeah, for the first two seasons.
rock candy.
For the first two
Yeah.
seasons, the meth was actually the prop meth.
Yeah, I bought it. She sells it in baggies, the candy lady.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So that was crazy to realize my sister just added to the list of drug dealers on our family. But yeah, she was working at the Candy Lady, and she was making a prop meth for the
Awesome.
show.
Well, she's not gonna have a chance to go like Walter and Hyde in New Hampshire. Like, yeah, that's all. Well, you didn't see the show. That makes okay. I felt bad. I gave away some.
No, it's all
things.
good, dude.
But no, that's awesome that she did that. And yeah, the food. What is your preference, red or green? That's a big thing.
It depends on the time of day, man.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, morning time, I like me some red, maybe. But I also like some green chili chicken enchiladas with eggs and shit.
Oh, yes.
So, it ain't really gonna go bad with New Mexico chili
No,
at
there
all. You
ain't.
even mix it up, do a little Christmas. So that's where you mix the red and
Yes.
green. But something that just has to be known and stated is that no matter what the fuck is, just know that our chili is better than Colorado chili. All right, bitch ass Colorado chili. Like y'all are goofy. Like whoever said let's go to Colorado and get some chili. Like you
Facts.
get chili when you're there. You're like, all right, maybe with some chili, cool, like calm, like relax a little bit. But you don't go to there thinking you can get chili. When you go to New Mexico, you're like, yo, I gotta get chili.
Hatch.
And I gotta lock my doors when I go inside.
You eat that alone, yeah, because when you're pooping, because you're gonna have to. That's what.
Dude,
Yeah.
Albuquerque is such a wild place. There used to be that show. Now, there used to be that show where they would go and they would find like some struggling family's house and
Yeah.
remodel it and like rebuild it on shit like
Yeah.
Those
ABC,
reality TV.
Whatever
Back
they
in like
are.
the early 2000s.
Yeah,
those were
some type of shit
huge.
like
Redhead
that.
guy with the spiky hair.
I forget.
Yeah.
So them homies went to Albuquerque and they set up
And they were like-
to remodel his house, dog, and the homies robbed a construction site.
They kept it on the show.
Dog, yeah, no, the show. They're like, it was in the newspaper. It never made it to anything. They're just like, yeah, they stole all the copper and lumber materials.
That is great.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think the guy with the red hair. God, who is it? Oh, I would love to see that.
I don't know. They took his for his little color hair too. Anyway.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Because
Yeah, right,
he's like
yeah.
very like optimistic and hopeful. He goes, motherfucker, you know. You can imagine like $2 million worth of copper pipe and everything
Yeah.
going.
Oh, my God.
The ABC copper pipes
Oh,
went for a lot,
shit.
bro.
Oh, those guys made some money. Whoever stole it. Oh shit!
Oh, right.
Did they ever film the episode? Like finish the episode?
Nah, hell no.
Nothing,
But
dude.
that'd be like a
Nothing.
community job too. You know, all the neighbors are in on it. Like, yo, fuck this.
No, the
We
neighbors
about to
stole
get
it.
paid.
Like where the house was. Oh man. Because I went on like a tour of Breaking Bad, like shooting locations, and there were some houses where Jesse hung out. I'm like, yeah, I could see. I don't see a remodel show.
Yeah, I'm gonna
coming
tell
here.
you this, bro. Don't ever go on a tour of shooting anything in New Mexico.
No. I go in the day. I go.
It's like, what shooting are we talking about?
Yeah, what kind of shoot? I'll take you on a shooting location tour if you want to do that.
I'll keep
dog.
my mouth shut for some red chili. I don't. Yeah, you know.
Didn't DJ Automatic, wasn't his home
Yeah, he's-
neighborhood right there too?
Yeah, he's from Santa Fe, which is
Okay.
like, that's like a. It's no like Santa Fe. Santa Fe gives like Sedona vibes.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I was gonna say,
more
yeah.
artsy,
but like where
crystals.
Otto was from like at that time. Otto was from the other side of the train tracks in Santa Fe, which like he grew up with like hella Mexican cholos and shit up there.
Oh.
Like northern New Mexican fucking cholos, dude. That's like the birth of lowrider culture. Some
Oh,
say.
really? Oh,
yeah,
seriously?
bro. So you go up north, dog. You got a whole other thing. Of
No
like,
healing crystals?
That's what they should do. There's some healing crystal.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that, bro. But that's what they should do. They should take Breaking Bad to northern New Mexico, dog. Some fucking high air Rocky Mountain cholos.
I
Them
can see
motherfuckers
this.
is funny, dog.
Oh.
But yeah, Automatics from Santa Fe. So shout out Automatic, shout out Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah, so I want to ask you, your co-host on the Dana Cortez show.
Yes.
Did it originate in Albuquerque and then move to Phoenix?
Yeah, it originated in Albuquerque. I was doing stand-up comedy and doing just like internet interviews
Yeah.
for hip-hop publications.
Right.
And Automatic in Albuquerque, and Automatic had kind of known about me for a while, and then Dana's co-host quit or something happened with Dana's co-host, so she was like looking for just people to kind of come and fill in on air, and I did that for her in like 2015, And me and Dana kind of clicked from the moment we got together. And we started there, and then I did nights. They got me on air. I did my own nights. I went right to doing nights right away.
Oh, really? Like DJing, or did you like host your own show?
I host my own night show.
Wow, that's awesome.
For about maybe 8 months or something.
Wow.
And then they ended up, long story short, then the position to be Dana's co-host opened up. And that's where they moved me down there. And then like 2016, 2017, that's when we went to San Antonio.
Oh, okay. That's what you're talking
So, yeah,
about.
we lived in San Antonio there for a while. And that's really kind of where like we got we sharpened our teeth and really kind of got at it.
And got syndicated. And,
we got syndicated from there. We were one station, left that station, got syndicated. And then we were there in syndication for like another year, and then we moved here like in 2017.
That's awesome.
Or 2019 to Arizona.
And that's why you're here, and they're
Yeah,
doing
and
well.
so now we flagship out of here, and the Dana Cortez show is on 17 different markets at the time. I think.
Okay. What is it here? Okay, well, we're hoping everybody sees around the country. It's definitely on YouTube, right?
Yeah, definitely. Dana Cortez show is all social media platforms. Search it on YouTube. And then here in the Valley, it's Power 98.3, 96.1.
Okay.
And that's the fam. So shout out to Power 98.3, 96.1.
In the Phoenix area and on YouTube, or you got the is it on the Odyssey app where you pick up radio stations around the country?
Power 98.3 has their own app.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, dog. Right. So just download the Power 93 app, and yeah, dog.
That is awesome because one of my
put it in the
dreams
bio.
was to be on radio back in the day, but
it's a good tool, bro.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's awesome, and it's good for comedy because you bring people to shows. Like how long? Like that saying, you're on the radio. Oh, that guy in 98.3. Like what? How long you been doing stand up? Did you do it before radio? Or?
Yeah, I actually did. I've been doing stand up for like 8 years, off and on. But then like when I really got picked up into radio, I took essentially it ended up being like a year off.
Yeah.
Right. I fell off for like a year, which
Yeah.
everybody in here knows that's pretty much enough time to like almost feel like you got to start from the beginning again.
Hella rusty. Yeah.
I came out, man. I remember shout out to the legend Ricky Gutierrez. He saw me in San Antonio on one of my sets where I was first trying to get back into it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I went up there and just was talking so fast, bro. No connection with the audience. I was used to radio breaks.
Got to fill that time.
Yeah.
No silence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole time. I was just blowing by talking so fast. And then I just remember seeing his face. He goes, I was like, oh, no, dude.
Like,
I was on stage.
It's you're off.
Yeah, and then I get off stage and he hits me with the shoulder packet, like dead look, like, slow down, Mejito. Slow down. And I was like, fuck, that was rough. So
Yeah.
So fast forward to now, because like Albuquerque has a new club. They're building up the comedy scene.
Yeah.
And you've definitely been a part of that.
yeah, man. And then we were like, shout out to all the New Mexico comedians, man, because we were doing it. Like when I was there, we were doing it. And like like New Mexico comedy culture, we don't have a comedy club, right?
Yeah.
So you got a lot of comics who like, you put us in a bar, we'll hold our own no matter what the situation is. Like that's why I love New Mexican comics. Like they tough, they good storytellers. They're good at like we don't come from that traditional like structure of like you go to a comedy club, you audition, you try to get on, eventually follow that path or whatever that is. Like to even do comedy in New Mexico and be like, this is what I want to do, stand up. You have to be so creative and so willing to work because you're gonna have to show your audience what stand up is. Yeah. We don't have the only stand up you really see in New Mexico on a regular basis is on TV. True. So they don't know what a live show is. They don't know what this is. And so there's like, there's been comics before me, comics coming up now. And this, the current generation of comedians from New Mexico who are really doing it, like salute to all my homies. And yes, salute to Dry Heat Comedy Club, which is an amazing venue with my homegirl Sarah and her wife Kelly. They're doing a great, amazing thing. And it's a good home for all comedians who are passing through Albuquerque, New Mexico. So yeah, man, it's a good scene, and I'm happy to see them finally have like a dedicated stand-up club again. Because we had one back in the day.
Laughs.
Yeah,
it's in Tucson.
So I don't know the homie, but
that was a Tucson like brother or sister club, or
he started it.
Something like that. I don't know. I don't know the situation.
Kind of the story. You go ahead if you.
You know, I know more. I don't know.
Okay, Gary Bynum. He originally started it in Albuquerque. Well, he just want to book you in Tucson.
No, I love how Jeff goes, I might know something. He goes,
I know a couple.
Do you know the story though? Do you know the story? It's wild.
I know a little bit. I know he started it there.
Crazy.
And then he opened the club in Tucson, and then I think he sold it to somebody in Albuquerque, and then it shut down. But they kept it Tucson. Is that what happened?
Dude, somebody died. I thought you were going to tell the death story.
Oh, there's a lot of death.
Yeah.
Please tell me. I did not know that.
Yeah, maybe the person who bought it after him died. But yeah, that shit went down, dog. So it ended up closing the whole situation.
Yeah,
down.
because he
But,
sold it. So I
man,
don't know. Okay.
but the
Gary Biden's
person,
still alive.
if you ever want to get a person on here who could tell you all about laughs in Albuquerque, his name is Kurt Fletcher.
Oh yes.
Who is a fucking menace, dog.
Yes.
Kurt Fletcher. I'm not gonna say my favorite comedian because I don't want to. Kurt
Great
Fletcher is my
one-liners.
favorite comedian from New Mexico, dog. Like Kurt Fletcher is the fucking truth, bro.
Yes.
Kurt Fletcher. I fucking love
I
Kurt.
performed with him once when I first started. He was headlining. We had this little club out here called the Speakeasy Comedy Lounge.
Okay.
And I was there, and I was one of the openers, and I was just pretty new. But I saw him. Great writer, great one-liners. I know, and I follow him on Instagram and stuff. So, yeah, I'm with you on Kurt Fletcher. Definitely give him a shout out. Met him once. Nice guy. Super nice guy.
Charming asshole. We'll leave it at that, dude. He's
a
he knows
comedian.
he's so good, dude. He knows he's so good.
I think he felt bad for me. He's like, this kid tried his best. He didn't tell me so that he could just be funny.
I always know I have too much energy for Kurt. I'm
Yeah.
an energy
he's-
guy.
yeah, he's quiet,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a reserved homie. So,
But when he commands the room, like, that's awesome. Like a Norm Macdonald type, just slow, calm, great lines, great setup punches. Yeah, he controls the room. He's great. I met him once, and sorry, I'm blowing him on the show right now. I haven't seen him in 10 years, but
he doesn't get blown that much. So he needs it. Yeah, it's all good.
You're welcome, buddy. This old Me Too story. But no, I'm with you. I met him once, and what's cool about Albuquerque having a club, because it is important for comedy that you have an audience that comes to watch comedy. I know you have to earn your stripes playing a room where nobody, like you do a show, and people are like eating like, the fuck a comedy show's
Oh
coming
my
on?
god, dude!
And that happens, and it's hell.
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Chinese food.
There's plenty of bars here.
Sporting event, right?
Oh god.
Bartender don't want to. They forgot that it's like game 6 of the playoffs tonight.
A weed festival.
A weed festival. Oh my god! I did a weed festival where they're passing out free cannabis.
Free pre-rolls and shit.
Yeah, pre-rolls and shit. Dog. I didn't want to pay attention to myself.
Nice. Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Where's the weed, bro? Stop talking."
Yeah. I was like, if you want to distract an audience member, just give me a free pre-roll.
Yeah, free weed. Yeah, there's like, well, I'm with you on the games too, because what I did, the Purple Turtle. You ever been in that room in Maryville?
No, negative.
I did. Well, no, we luckily it was during Thursday night football. Luckily they wait till after the game. But yeah, some people are still a little rowdy.
Shout out to them for waiting after the game.
Yeah, at least they did that.
I'd rather do that, dude. Let wait for after the game, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, one time I did a show at the Improv was the finals when the Heat were in it, Heat and Thunder. I think they waited until after the game too. So the show started like at 9. It was supposed to start at 7. So you get that like restlessness kind of a little bit. It was an off night show, so it was like one night. It wasn't like a big headliner. But yeah, that's the hard part in comedy. Yeah, trying to win a crowd over is not wanting to watch comedy or expecting it. But it's good for Albuquerque because people need that because that's the eventual goal, to have your own audience, people wanting to see you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, that's we were when I did a show out there, we sold out like 3 shows, so that was pretty cool to have that. You know, and the good thing about comedy in Albuquerque is there's a need for live entertainment. Oh, yeah. I feel like people are still coming out of the pandemic in the sense of like some people did not go outside.
Oh yeah,
and New Mexico shut all the way down, bro. Like,
oh,
it was
really?
crazy.
It's not like here, yeah.
New Mexico shut down. I'm on the fence about it because a lot of local businesses kind of went out, but a lot of people they had a lower death rate. They had this and that, so the health benefits were there, but you know, a lot of companies lost it. So what I'm trying to get to now, though, is there's a need. Like people are yearning for like just somebody else to make jokes besides them in their house, and that's still going on there. So yeah,
really?
man.
There's still
and also there's also the other homies doing stuff in Santa Fe too. The Cloud Top people, what's it?
Cloud Top Comedy Festival.
Yeah, Cloud Top Comedy
Festival.
So they run stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see like shows just going the whole state, and then even down in Las Cruces. My homie DJ Black, he runs different rooms out of spots too. So there's enough like little spots. And
you got 3 cities there that you can kind of like pump up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They're college town. Like Las Cruces is what Mexico State, right?
Yeah, and then
your UNM in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque's like UNM and like Federal Penitentiary State.
Oh, perfect. There you go. EDC.
Kidding, yeah.
Albuquerque Detention Center. Is that right?
How the fuck you know?
It's from Breaking Bad, right? Yeah, that's
Oh, okay, Breaking Bad. All right, there we go, dude.
You don't want to go to ADC, and they're like, yeah, that's where Walter had 9
Actually,
guys
funny.
killed at once.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry,
yeah.
giving away spoilers. You should have seen it. So
NBC ain't that bad, bro. I've been there for a couple days.
you should have been vacuum cleaner number 2.
There you go. Thank you,
I'll
dog.
tell you, because I remember that scene clearly last season. Like I said, I think you would have been great. Would you have had a speaking part?
Yeah, I had 2 lines.
You've been the guy like, I'm sorry, sir. Oh, shit, you would have had that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I tell you,
I'll be getting a little royalty right now and everything, right?
Oh,
real.
I remember that part significantly.
But the homegirl Dana Cortez is in Breaking Bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
told you that,
Yeah,
right?
what she play? You said a news.
She played a news reporter in like season 2.
She's on the TV of like the kitchen TV or something.
Yeah. So she,
That's
so shout out to that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you guys have a rivalry? Talk about that. She rub in your face or something?
Not really. I mean, she like, well, a little bit. She'll mention it, but she, this is her story, so she'll tell it one day. But I guess she was saying that like she was like they wanted me to like look browner than I was.
What the fuck?
She felt a little bit of a ways about it, but I ain't gonna get too much into it because I ain't trying to mess Dana Cortez's money up. So
Yeah. What the Breaking Bad people said they want you.
I don't know. I ain't gonna go further into it. I ain't gonna further into it, dog. I ain't gonna go further into it, dog.
Well, we'll cut that out because I'm not gonna cancel my favorite show ever. No, I wouldn't.
No, hell no. You can't cancel Walter White. He's still Bryan Cranston.
He's got a Super Bowl
he's the man.
commercial. Do you
Bro,
know
he's
that?
the man, bro.
Oh, I love
Shout
that.
out Bryan Cranston, dog. There's hella rumors that fool's down with essays and cholos and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then you'd always hear stories about him like tipping people wild.
I've heard that too.
Like,
Anyone that he's
crazy.
worked with, like what's the dude? Frankie Muniz said that he is like a super chill dude. Still calls him like every 2 weeks.
Sick, dude.
Just a good person. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Man, shout out Bryan Cranston, dog.
Well, there's going to be a Super Bowl commercial where he plays Walter White. He posted on his Instagram. You know, what was those triangle popcorn chips? What those, you know what I'm talking about?
Doritos?
Not Doritos. No.
I was like Doritos full.
No, they're like more expensive Doritos. They're like popcorn, but they're shaped like Doritos. You know what
I
I'm
don't know,
saying?
dog. Kind of sounds like you just invented a chip. Jeff.
I know. I wish I could. I should be in the commercial with him.
For real though.
But he posted on his Instagram that he's in the costume, everything, and he said February 12th.
Okay, you think they should do a movie?
Oh, I knew
A feature film?
El Camino.
Oh, is it coming?
No, they already did it. It was about Jesse.
Oh, I already missed it.
Yeah.
What's on Netflix? It's on Netflix. It's, did you audition for that too? Oh, I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Is that another callback you didn't get, fool?
Listen, that's more. My cable went out when I was watching it. You actually got to audition, so that's more than anything. Yeah, El Camino had filmed. Oh, I was like, oh shit. I know the scene you're talking about. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you got a speaking part, and you could have done head to head with Bryan Cranston in that scene. Sorry to bring up salt in the wound. I'm just saying it's a better story than anything I ever had.
You gotta
Yes.
clean it.
I was on a sketch comedy show that didn't do anything, so that's my story, showbiz story. I
There
don't
we
know.
go. I got another question for Anthony.
Yes.
All right, my guy. What is the story behind the haircut?
Oh, the rat tail?
Flex
Oh,
it.
oh.
Flex it.
Oh, you gotta show it, yeah.
Oh, God.
For the
Damn,
people
I'm
on
gonna.
YouTube.
Here's the thing, dog. I ain't got a haircut yet. I'm gonna get my haircut after this. So all my homies being like, "Yo, Anna look ratchet from the back, my little hair back here."
No.
But yeah, the rat tail, right?
Yeah.
It is, right? And I know my hair looks like it's snapping. Like, damn, that hat looks tight in the back, dog.
Oh, shit.
So it started off as a lost fantasy football bet.
Oh.
Because it's not an easy haircut to pull off for everyone. Like,
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
And sometimes I guess I still do it. People are like, "Yo, you make that shit look cool." So.
Yeah. It's a good bet to lose.
So,
Like, yeah, I look fine.
And then I stumbled into a joke where I say that it's similar to a mullet, and that a rat tail says misdemeanors in the front, multiple felonies in the back.
Yeah.
And so I stumbled into that joke, and I'm like, oh, that was a joke. Honestly, that was
Yeah.
low key one of the jokes that like brought me back into comedy. That I was
really?
like, I started saying that shit. People were like getting laughs, and
Yeah.
you know, like when you want to laugh and you direct it, you're like, oh, this laugh should go here. And I started getting that. I was like, oh shit. So then it became a little bit of a crutch. Then it developed into like, okay, we're working on this stand-up comedy EP, and we're gonna call it A Rat's Tail.
Oh, that's
So either by the time this comes out, or maybe before, if we get a certain amount of downloads, I'm gonna cut the rat tail off. And then
Is that
Frame
the
it.
special you're working on?
yeah, that's the EP. The
That's
comedy
funny.
EP.
That's is you gonna do a video version or just audio?
We're doing video and audio versions. So
What's your plan to release it on, like YouTube or?
I'm gonna I'm just gonna, I don't know. We haven't thought about that yet. My main thing is the audio side of it, and then me and Boyle are gonna get together see where we want to put the video stuff.
Right.
But I really want to get it like on just like Spotify, Apple Music, and
Yeah.
whatnot. So I'm coming for that second ear listening, if you may.
Yeah, I heard that's. I think it's how Nate Bargatze, Tom Segura said when
He
he did
did,
his
yeah.
specials. He said he got more when he first started or first put his stuff out. He was getting a lot of fans from Spotify more than watching the Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's the next because I made one too. We're gonna have a thing. Well, but anyways, I did special and I did the video first, and the next step I want to do
The audio side,
because like Segura said, he got more fans from that.
Interesting.
Sometimes you even hear like the I don't want to say like older comics, but comics that have been in the game before YouTube and stuff like that. You'll hear be like, oh, like I got this crowd through Pandora.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
That can be the thing, man.
I've heard a bunch
For
of
me,
comics through Pandora.
Yeah.
The big thing, I want the audio side of it too, because like with the radio show, we travel a lot. And so we go to different radio stations or whatnot or business meetings. And
Oh, yeah.
like, people be like, oh, you do stand-up comedy? Like, yeah, here's a body of work to go listen to. Like, here's just this. So that's my angle with it.
Oh, nice. Do you get to do, when you go on these things, do you get to go on shows when you travel?
I've been able to, sometimes the travels are busy, but I've been able to parlay some shows. Like when we went to Chicago, I was able to connect with the homies out in Chicago at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, yeah.
And get on a Latinx L showcase, which is one of the coolest showcases in the country. If you're ever in Chicago on a Friday night, I encourage you to head over to the Laugh Factory.
Oh, it's a prime night too.
Yeah, dude, they got a 11:30 show. It's a good
Is
show, man.
that Kenny Flores?
Yeah, it's Ken Flores and my homie Renee. I always forget how to say Renee's last name. It's like it almost looks like habanero. Oh, yeah. But
Sounds delicious.
yeah, Renee's. Oh, that motherfucker.
It's spicy.
Renee's delicious. Shout out Renee. Shout out Kim Flores. Shout out Juan. Shout out my guys in all the homies in Chicago. But yeah, I've been fortunate enough to parlay some situations like that. And yeah, man. So yeah, but sometimes when we're on travel for the radio shit, it's just all production work.
Oh, okay. So you have to do that. But at least you're making a living in entertainment, communicate. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it is. Definitely is a blessing, bro. It's a blessing to it's a blessing to be able to get up and, at the core of my job is to, and make people laugh and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I think you definitely got one of the coolest day jobs.
it's a cool job, yeah, for sure. It's a
You're
cool
like
day
Artie
job.
Lang on Howard Stern. Remember when Artie Lang
Yeah.
was on it before the heroin? Well, there was heroin then, but before it got worse. Yeah, it was a great job.
Before there was a lot of heroin.
Before there was even more heroin. Well, I think that's why he would call it sick for a long
Nah, dude,
time.
it usually goes radio career, then heroin. Usually,
Yeah.
usually
Stand-up.
yeah. If you,
What do you-
radio
More
career,
heroin.
balancing stand up, you're gonna need some heroin. And
Yeah.
this has a little aesthetic and beating it all together, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I got to do my Asian restaurant show so I can afford the heroin. It's and that's
It's
why
a
I'm
big
thankful
deal.
for it. That's why I got dark circles. That and a lack of sleep and iron. But
That sounds like the most heroin thing ever, right? What'd you buy your heroin with? The money I used from the Asian show, from the corner store Asian show.
my
I did.
sponsor's gonna be watching this, so I gotta. So I'm doing my best.
He's still working.
Who's your
he's-
sponsor? Detention center? What
Jesus is my sponsor.
is that the Mexican you buy your drugs from?
Jesus Flores, man.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Flores, dog.
Great guy.
Jesus.
Chewy. We call him Chewy.
Chewy. Yeah, that's always my favorite name because it reminds me of Star Wars.
Yeah.
What's it short? Is that a nickname for Chewy, or is that?
I just
Chewy?
I don't know, bro. It's just some Latino shit. I don't know where it comes from. I think it's like any time you got a homie named Jesus,
Yeah.
you don't want to call him Jesus. The motherfucker ends up being Chewy. Hey, Chewy. Hey, Chewy.
That is funny.
Call him Jay.
And I feel like in Mexicans, they spell it like CH, like Latinos spell it CHUY.
Yeah.
Versus like the other way, which is what, like the regular Chewy way.
Oh, there was a Mexican restaurant here called Chewy's, the way you said it. Of
course there is, dude.
But it's not around anymore, I think.
Of course it's not, dude. He got deported.
Yeah, it was deported. I think it was a money laundering place. But
Of course,
but
yeah.
it was good
Oh,
food.
yeah, dude.
It was good food. I'm sad. I'm sad that guy deported or arrested or something, but it was good.
Isn't
Yeah,
it wild how like you'll see something cool like that and then it turns out it was just a money laundering?
It's like
some of the most like badass things end up being like a money
my
laundering.
neighbors in New Mexico that we grew up with, but my mom and I remember my mom and my stepdad finally kind of turned the corner financially. It was cool, and we were able to move into like this nicer part of our neighborhood. That was like it's called the stables.
Yeah.
And they had like because if you had a horse, we didn't have a horse, but if you had a horse, you go put it in like a little stable and shit.
Oh.
And stuff like we had a cul-de-sac and shit and sidewalks and all this
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
It was nice as
Like
fuck,
North
bro.
Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice, dog. And our neighbors, bro, they were fucking some hard, like nicest Mexicans, bro. Juan, that motherfucker threw a party, bro.
Oh, nice.
And like I remember we would try to go over to like not to stop him, but just to be like, hey Juan, there's another fucking Chevy Silverado fucking in our driveway. who's this dog? Can y'all get this out? And the amount of food that you would just leave that place with, like
I
I'm not
can
talking
imagine.
like plates, bro. We're talking like trays of like.
I believe
Here's
that.
you take it home.
Here's
Yeah.
this. Here's
Yeah.
this. And
There's
then like
Mexican food too.
yeah,
right?
dude. And we would have other fun times where we would be like Sundays after watching football, we would all be like in the park playing football, and then his kids would come and they would be playing their football, but then we would play like a big game like regular American football.
I miss playing football in the street with my friends.
And
Like,
so
they don't have
I
that
remember
anymore.
when I went away to college, the call I got from my mom, she was like, "Hey, they just raided Juan's house." It ended up being one of the biggest drug busts in New Mexico history.
No.
Really?
And the whole time, Juan was a motherfucking stash house for the cartel, like a halfway point.
Fuck. Oh shit, that's real Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but
He's
like
Gustavo.
he came from like the school of like like El Chapo, where it's like you feed your neighborhood, like you make sure the neighbors are all taken care of. So we were like, what? No way! Oh, there has to be a mix-up.
Fucking genius.
And then they're like, no, there were so many spots to hide things and stuff. And we're like, oh, that's why he gave us all that fucking food. Because we needed more spots to hide the drugs.
Wow.
So,
and everybody, people would like defend him, like, no. What's
like,
your neighbor's name again? I forgot.
Juan? Yeah,
Juan wouldn't do this.
Yeah, no, Juan wouldn't do it. You guys have the wrong guy, Mister.
You are not allowed to search my house.
Yeah, no. Get the petition going right now,
Right.
Juan. We are coming for you, friend.
Pick it out there, pick it line.
And
that's awesome. Yeah, that's what the.
But like,
so
and I guess that's kind of like the core of Albuquerque too. Is like there's that shit going on.
The drug underworld. So.
Yeah, the drug underworld, but they take care of you and ain't like if you ain't in the mix, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Mafia guys used to do that too in the neighborhood. Like, oh yeah, John Gotti, he's a good guy. He always bought my kids candy when the ice cream truck came. You hear stories like that. And then he was good in the neighborhood. Yeah,
yeah, bro.
Or serial killers. They're always usually nice. Yeah,
Mafia, cartel. You know.
They're in the same boat.
Tomato.
Organized crime.
I don't know how to say tomato in Spanish, but
yeah, that's I've heard about that. Yeah, they try buttering up the neighborhood, make you feel good. Yeah,
and then wham! No.
Yeah, that's a problem. These serial killers and stuff. Yeah, and they do the same thing. They make you think they're normal and nice, and then I
think serial killers, man, they're getting too much love right now, bro.
They're big.
Like, I don't like
Jeffrey Dahmer is blowing up.
I don't like how like there's like all of it, bro. Like this, it's crazy how quick we're getting like documentaries now too.
Oh yeah,
like 2020 follow-ups and stuff like that. Like quickly, bro. Like even like they didn't even have the family services yet, and Hulu's already like on the next special of the Idaho murder scene. It's like, yo, bro.
Oh, that thing is getting that thing blew up quick. I know. Yeah, they're not even buried yet. And
I don't want to talk about. I'll talk about whatever, right? I'm just like we're glorifying it a little bit, and I know. Listen, as a guy who grew up on gangster rap music, I'm like, guys, the glorification of these serial killers is something we should not be doing.
Those guys are doing it for business. You know what I'm saying? That's protecting the neighborhood, right?
Y'all
Dahmer just was horny.
Fucking leisure, dude.
Yeah, he just got horny off the dead people, and that was wrong, and it is wrong. I'm with you. There's been a lot of that. Because I got admit I'm a fan of the Dahmer series. It was really well done. I'm not gonna. I know.
Okay, let's unpack it a little bit. I'm a fan of Evan Peters.
Who's that?
He's the man who plays Dahmer.
Oh, he was great.
He's fucking great and everything. Since
he's
American
a great
Horror
actor,
Story, dude. He's an amazing actor. Dude.
Yes.
So,
Okay, we were talking about this with Dana.
He's a dashing dude he commits to characters.
Oh yeah,
acts with full conviction.
Yeah,
a serial killer.
Oh,
and
dude,
he's got
phenomenal.
He's got a wide range of characters because when he was first starting out, he played a lot of like nerd kid roles. Kind of a deal.
So I mean, that's a good piece of man meat right there.
Oh,
so
there you go. Man, that's what coincidentally he was into. No, not the actor, Jeffrey Dahmer. He did have a great torso, which was Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite. But no, that guy, a great actor. And if you saw the show, there was something that did upset me greatly on the show, even though he drank a lot of beer and he still had a six-pack.
Yeah, I don't fucking make no sense.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Bro.
That ain't right.
But I know that's the thing I took from it. But it was I have a little fascination because it is interesting. I mean, I don't put him on a pedestal like, oh, that's what I want to be. It's just like it is fascinating seeing this dark world that I know nothing about, no experience, and just learning about it from the outside of my little pedestal, I guess.
Yeah, dude. People apply their efforts to different things, right? That's just like, this is too much work for me, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't that good at cleaning shit. Like I'll be like the worst. I'll kill somebody and then forget to like put the knife away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like clean everything. Yeah. But then like, they'd be the one to be like, while he was cleaning up, he didn't notice he dropped the glove. Yeah. With all the evidence.
Like the juice. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. OJ. Yeah, he dropped the glove.
OJ Simpson used to play for the Buffalo Bills.
Yep. Didn't kill there. He just killed defensive lines. That's all he killed. But that's the thing with Dahmer, which was I kind of like he could talk. He would have like a victim with him dead, and the cops would see it and be like, "Okay, you homos, keep it down," because that's what would happen. They go like, "Oh, I'm just gay and we're homosexual. We had an argument. He's sleeping in the bed," and they're like, "Okay, well, you guys keep it down out there." You know, that's the stuff. It was like the cops would let it go, and that's what was sickening. That's like the show I think brought to light the racism a little bit. The police, yeah. Like you said, if you drop, I would do the same thing. I could not.
Yeah, I couldn't do it at all, dude. No.
Yeah,
but we go back to talking to other killers. You're a Bills fan, huh?
Yeah. That's right. I'm a fan. I follow him on Twitter, the Juice, because good football takes. Don't agree with what happened in his past, but
Yeah, no. How long you been a lifelong Bills fan?
Bills fan. When I was because I'm 41. I know, look young, but no. Back in the early Super Bowl when they went.
That's a hard
straight.
flex right there, bro. Because you look young as shit. A lot of homies say like black don't crack, but white stays tight. I don't know what I don't have a rhyme for that. I'm like this motherfucker look good, bro. Because like white homies and like Latino homies, we the same. Either we age like avocados, or we fucking.
There's two. Yeah.
Or like you look like you, dog. You a good looking motherfucker, bro. Like
my girlfriend's not happy. She tells me to use my moisturizer all the time.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Let me know what moisturizer you're using. You just using Father Time or what?
Father Time, yeah. It's like,
you just wake up every day. You brace it. What about your hair though?
Oh, the hair. Yeah, I still have that as of now.
Bro, that's a good head of hair, dog.
I need to get a trim, but I do have some grays coming in finally.
Finally, dude.
Finally,
Finally, God had to be like, chill out,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
motherfucker.
Well,
Jeff's gonna have that salt and pepper look where all the women are just like,
Yeah. When my girlfriend gets sick of me, I can go, hey, young lady's 20 years old, and I know.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Your dad's not around, but I am.
But you're gonna have that salt and pepper hair with his like 28-year-old face.
Oh, look like I'll be like Benjamin Button. I'll be like that.
There's gonna be a look.
Yeah, it's gonna be a look. Yeah, I got it planned out. I'm gonna fail upwards. Not in this apartment, but no, about the Bills. Yes. No, in like the early '90s, the Super Bowl years. My dad's side's from like the Rochester area. And New York. I'm more of an NBA fan. That's my number one. And then at the time, I was like, oh, like a football team. I'm like, oh, okay, they're going. I'll like them.
You went through a lot of heartache then with the Bills.
Yeah, Jim. Jim, those are good years. Yeah, the 17-year drought.
But they never won a Super Bowl.
No, they never won, but they went. But I was a little kid, so I thought like this is how it's always.
How passionate was your father about it?
Actually, he's not a big football fan. He was just excited.
All right.
Our main thing was the NBA, like the Suns back in those days. So football has always been a casual thing until the last 10 years for me.
Until the Bills franchise kind of had a little
They were only 500 team 10 years ago.
When Josh Allen came around, they kind of really got hot.
I remember when he got drafted, he got so much shit. People were saying, oh, they're overdrafting him. He sucks. He's not going to adapt in the NFL game. And I believe that we were talking about before filming. Like you, I believed in him. I was a big fan. I still have a screenshot on my phone when he got drafted because I was driving. It's like, boom, I knew this guy was it. And I've been through some tough times with him. People down. I mean, he threw 12 interceptions his rookie year.
Sports is a wild thing that men hang on to, right? Josh, do you have a sports anything or no? You're not. Do you?
Hey,
bro. You're gonna hate this. I'm from New England, right?
Already, dude. Boston guy. Here we go.
Not only that, I don't even watch sports, so it's right, the most entitled sports area, and I don't even watch it.
Wow,
I don't
you're
even
the only
watch
one
it.
out of your friends, really?
Yeah, so like my family, everyone else is sports fans.
Yeah.
Like, not my immediate family, none of us are. All like on my dad's side, everybody is sports fans. You know what I mean? My mom's side, they're sports fans, but our family, just we're not into sports.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, that's it. Yeah, I just want to get in that area of the country 'cause I know it's.
My dad was like young. He was like, you can play basketball or we can get you a dirt bike. Which one you really want to do?
Oh shit!
Yeah. He's like, you and your brother can get this dirt bike. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie,
And then it can really watch you for 2 days straight, and then your mother can, do
Yeah,
whatever we need to do. And
an elbow to the face or a broken collarbone falling off a hill. Yeah, I mean
tons of those. Oh yeah. But that was like our babysitter was a dirt bike. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Hell
The 90s
yeah.
Be out in the
best,
woods for
80s,
like
90s,
hours, just. Then you get
Damn,
older.
bro. Shout out to your pops for getting it done, dog.
Yeah.
I would have been like, fuck basketball, mom.
Yep, he was smart.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, but dirt bike's a lot more
Fuck
expensive
soccer,
than,
fuck
sneakers.
baseball.
Yeah.
All that shit. As soon as we hit I think we got our first dirt bike, like when I was like 6th grade. It was like after a baseball game that we lost. My dad's like, yeah.
So you grow up like watching like Travis Pastrana and shit.
Definitely.
Right? He's a beast. What the nurture? What is the show he had? Nitro Circus.
Nitro Circus. Yeah, that's what like my house was like growing up. Just like a tons of that because like
I feel bad. I do not know who this is.
He was a motocross.
He was like
great.
the Tiger Woods
motocross.
Okay, so this guy was
breaking records, just doing exactly what
was
we all.
his name again?
Travis Pastrana.
Travis Pastrana.
And then he went on to do like his own like not a skit show where they do like crazy stunts and stuff. But
that was
he's a
like
monster.
a jackass, but with less dumb, like nothing putting up your ass, just with the
there
fights,
it is. Yeah,
tricks,
yeah.
and
Right. Yeah.
Like jackass, just less up the ass. There you go.
Nothing homoerotic, just which is a great show. I love Jackass. So it was like that without the stuff.
You got it.
Okay, because they were skateboarders on Jackass.
And now
Again,
he's
this
like,
is the show Nitro Circus, not Josh's childhood.
Oh, there you go.
this was the show. Yeah.
Circus. We should change that from dry farts. I don't know.
I want to ask about dry farts.
Oh, okay.